eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Today we're gonna talk about grip. See you on the range. All right, so let's talk about grip real quick. All right, this is the Ruger RXM. It's a bigger version of your carry gun. Obviously, there's a lot smaller version out there. This is gonna help me talk about grip, okay? So most modern day guns nowadays have this accelerator pad and everything like that. It's gonna help us talk about grip, okay? So here we go. Dominant hand, right hand, as high on the back of the gun as possible. Almost so high that you create almost a little fat roll in your hand here, okay? This thumb is gonna kind of be kicked off to the side. You have all this space right here. What would fit perfectly in that space? Oh, wow, that's pretty wild. So you wanna rock your wrist forward, okay? As you rock your wrist forward, your thumb is gonna contact this little piece of grip here, called your accelerator pad, or just where your thumb goes, okay? Pushing the gun straight out, forming a nice tight grip. I don't teach like 80%, 20%, 70%, 30%. I just teach both hands, nice tight grip on the gun, because I couldn't tell you what 70% feels like in this hand. And I couldn't tell you what 30% feels like in this hand. So nice tight grip on both hands, pressing together, kind of, when you grip your knuckles together like this, almost gonna squeeze everything together, okay? Nice tight grip, press it all the way forward, thumbs forward. Ridiculous. Thumbs forward, press. Okay, so let's go through the whole thing, right? Grip your shirt out of the way. Drive down on the gun, getting that good master grip. Drive, pull up to the center of your chest, dropping your shirt, forming now your grip. You're gonna rock that wrist forward, kind of coming around, pressing all the way through, nice tight grip all the way. Press. Good, all right. Who would put this on this gun? This is just ridiculous. This is dumb, it's weird, and it's really just to protect the threads. Okay. Now, we talk about other guns. A lot of guns have smaller grips, right? So that poses a little bit of a problem for anybody who has normal size hands or even larger hands. There's no space here to get that good grip. So what I like to do is kind of move my hand around a little bit, create as much space as you can, and then tighten your grip down on it, giving you that good, nice, tight grip, all right? That's on a gun like that. This is the older Shield Plus, okay? You can see on here, there isn't that groovy space there, what I call the accelerator pad. It's just a piece of slick plastic. Okay, what you can do with that, you can actually take a soldering iron or some kind of hot metal, prong, and melt the plastic. Don't go too deep, but just melt it in there to give you a little bit of grip, okay? If you don't want to do that, that's fine too. Nice high grip on the back of the gun. You're gonna put your thumb right where it should be anyway, okay? Right there. When I say just put a little mark in there, it just gives you like a reference point of where to put your thumb, okay, while you're developing that muscle memory, okay? So again, out of the holster, form your grip here. Some people call that karate chopping the grip. Push the gun straight out. Always have thumbs forward, rotating this wrist out. Just like that. Now, we got the new Shield X. I like what they've done with this grip. They've made it a good, nice, deep back cut here. It's cool. The problem with it is I have larger to normal size hands. That makes this go away. So now I have to learn how to shoot this gun with a lot smaller space for my left hand, my support hand, okay? So to get that gun to work right, I have to really figure out how to get my hand in there and press the gun out and on, all right? Guess we should be shooting these guns, huh? Let's shoot some. I had a label on my magazines because this magazine doesn't work with the Shield Plus. Oh wait, it does. The Shield Plus doesn't work with the Shield X. See? So we don't get confused. It's like if I had like a whole bunch of children and I had to learn all their names. Shield X, Shield Plus, Max 9, Smith & Wesson, X22. Yeah, okay. All right, so big grip on the Shield Plus. Got that nice solid. See how wide it is compared to the X? How much wider that grip is? That's good for people that have larger hands. So if you have larger hands, go grab a Shield Plus. All right, so here we go. Nice wide grip there. Come out of the gun. Very controllable. Now you have the Shield X. A little bit smaller profiled grip. A little harder to get your other support hand in there. All right. Like I was riding that slide release. You gotta get 22. Smith & Wesson 22X. Again, obviously the 22 does not have a lot of recoil, okay? But I'm giving you an example of what different grip types look. I know on a SIG 365, the grip is super small, and when I hold that gun, I'm basically just holding my other hand. Doesn't make it very good for follow-up shots and things like that, all right? All right, love this gun. This thing's absolutely ridiculous. I love it. All right, so real quick, we talked about grip, okay? Make sure when you're driving down the gun, you're forming your grip down here. You get a good master grip down here. Drawing the gun up, this grip should already be good. You shouldn't have to fumble with it a little bit and get it on your hand. You should be good right here. So practice that muscle memory, getting that gun up and out, okay? Practice this stuff so much to where it's automatic for you to do it. So down here, make that master grip, come up, join these two grips together, rocking that wrist forward, pressing the gun straight out, and on target. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the range.